the inverter, a wooden inverter, which can deliver 300 watts, and therefore should be sufficient to power the ignition system, which takes 150 watts approximately. But there's a problem when it turns on, when it comes on, the voltage rises, and it may be the back end. I'm not sure what's happened, but the inverter body work, and I've got to adjust the switch over, changeover switch, so that it operates a little bit before it reaches 12 volts. So that will stop the thing running up, I hope, and that'll stop the power going the right time. So I have to adjust it, and rather than above 12 volts. So it goes on, it's just below 12 volts. And I can do that with a DC line and adjust it. And there it is. And I went to the shop in Wilden, it's actually in Halford, which is an automotive shop and also a bike shop. He used to do that. I used to go around there. I think she went into Halford's Road, where she was. And when I was there was another woman, a young woman, who had a similar problem, like this, that looked like that. And I could see it was a natural one, and it's been done quite well, the fixing. But it could be done better. In America, they have much better surgery for it. And the Christians don't like her, they won't accept her because it means she's, they think, because our scars have seen, they think an injury on her nerves is caused by sin. The people in Venice go back to the 15th century, that's all. And so she and in order to save her soul, so they have she actually burned alive, so they wanted to take the brain out, so she was murdered. It's awful, it really is. So and I think hopefully I told her she had to ask a priest for forgiveness of an unknown sin, which is a prayer they use, because she went out and known she sinned, which is common. But well, my father was, that was the idea. And I understand she had a thalidomide baby because doctors do actually poison people with thalidomide, which is known to produce deformities, in order to make it look like they've survived. So all rubbish. And so it was. So that's what happened to my wife. And two of them. Well, and the first one, it's all Christians all, and they're too nice to make effects. Anyway, got this thing really, and I'm going to test it tonight sometime when I've done some measurements to see what the washes and so on. And it's the 300 watt one. The current is 60 amps maximum power, so it's taken from the 400 amp jump starter cable rather than the flame one, and that makes a lot of difference. So I mean for instance, apparently the socket cannot take as much, but it's quite well protected. It's got a nice one. It was expensive when I paid, and that means I'm very short. I'm only about £10 now last visit. I don't. My bank account is not wrong, and I do have some to pay on another card, but I don't need to pay yet because I paid the real amount. And another one which I know little money, I can't pay it, and I don't have to, because if you don't pay, you get a fine for not paying, and then it sits there. And unfortunately, they've stopped them charging interest for that after you pay it over. But I will pay it back as soon as I can, and I can put money into the account, so to make sure it's able to pay it off. So it is possible. But not yet, I can't do anything today. And it's bad. And the Hungarian phone I have, which will put me in touch with my Hungarian friends, because they're still there, because they have a Hungarian phone too. It may be on the SIM, I don't know. And if I can get that SIM working, because the psychiatrists, the people who came and tapped me, they're actually not really psychiatrists at all, they're just attacking me, I don't know why. And they took away the scratch card with the PIN number and the PIN unlock code, the other SIM. But you can. I've asked a friend of mine to send me a pin unlock code for that. Well, I can't remember the number, but I've got the number of the card, which is stamped on it. And I hope to put that in a dual SIM phone. This phone is single SIM, and I think the company who sold it to did have some dual SIMs, and I was given one for mistake and they took it away, which is probably worse, which is the same price. So they're not that. And it'd be nice to have a dual SIM. We're going to put this SIM. They say they don't sell many things. But I still could get logos and to drop this one for, but I'll have to pay. And that's going to have to do something that's slightly different from. I can buy there are devices you can plug in that make it dual SIM, but that's not as good as buying the problem. I think, and I'll see if they do. It's too complicated. The dual SIM phones are now appearing, but not G2 rather than G3 or G4. And this 530 was the latest. And I've now, because it didn't work, and I've reset it to its original settings. And it should do that's the 520 settings. I think it works now. So I think somebody must have hacked it and somebody just started working. I've got it back now. So all sorts of things happening. I'm going to stop now and come back in a few minutes after I set up the transfusor. I don't want to I'll set it up first. Measure the colour, set up, measure on there. So I'm a bit confused there after all the attacks I've had, all the poisons I've been injected with. I went to the train to Wimbledon today, and this devil across the road must have seen me go and follow me here onto the train. He must have seen me because he doesn't do what I'm doing. But he was on the train, and I think it's not quite sure what was happening. I think I was being attacked by somebody nearby. I couldn't see. I can't actually see that way. I've got something wrong with my brain, and he wasn't able to get through the armed place I was. Well, he could do, but he didn't. I'm not sure what happened, but he didn't. And Neville was sitting opposite. I was telling him about this transfusor, and because he had what he was doing, he had an envelope, so she's person, but I got a horn. I don't know whether he got a horn afterwards. I don't know. And I had terrible angina afterwards, which probably means I was given something, an injection or something to give me angina. I think it's actually a vasoconstrictor, and therefore I took my vasodilator, which compensates. And of course they could give me a deadly poison, which would be more effective, but they would leave a trace. And I said, well, it's probably a plant problem. These were doing that. I think they're trying to punish me for behaviour, but I don't know what's going on there. They don't want to kill me. Maybe they were on their side, but they couldn't. Those criminals, really. And Neville was there. And he may come tonight again, but I'm trying to go and test it. So I now transfer over to the other camera. And I'll do it. I have to turn the recording. I'll do it at the same time. So I'll come back now. The oscilloscope seems to have given up on what's wrong with it, but it doesn't respond. There's no trace. And that often happens actually, but it's gone completely now. I think the voltage must be low voltage pulse at some stage that blew it up. So maybe somebody's come in and tried it. But it could be damaged, of course, if they have. No idea. And so anything could have happened. But now the flash drive works still. So that's all. So I now have to set the thing up, and I'm going to record it with this because I can't show you. This has got trace everything at the same time, so that won't be done. I've now switched to the other camera, and this light here is the light indicating its power, and that's the on switch. The actual thing. Just actually go down that far. So that's can't just have that facility because it's a limited machine. Okay, so sorry. And think I might not make it more interesting by putting it on zoom in for a nice. I should do that. So that's all right. Just see if it's set the right way. It's because it's for adjusted settings. Fix it up. So that's okay, that's set up. And so I'm now going to try it. I've got no means of seeing what happens at all. So I can't search any neutron traces or anything. So it would have been impressive to have a neutron. So there's a neutron trace, but there's no sign of it. I don't understand. Somebody came and tried it when I was out, which made me fatal. So when I tried deuterium, it's deuterium tube, which is here. I want to show. And that was devastating because it turned me into a ghost. Now I'm going to turn this valve off here first. And as I say, there's no trace of this. It must have blown up. The oscilloscope must have blown up. So turn this so it's actually very small. That is very small. Just a tiny crack. So that's it. Lock it and lock that. So that's that. There's that. So this is the circuit for the current in the card, so I can see that. And there's the PC fan, strobes it, which says yes for it. And this is a diode in here, so it's AC on here, that diode. So what the voltage is, I have a voltmeter, which I just deploy, and nothing happens. And I'm actually quite frightened because everything that happened. And so it's worrying. I've got no means of turning it off, except the air will run out, so hopefully it'll stop. And I've got no means of controlling it. Because the regulator is not built yet. I shouldn't be running to the regulator. But now I'm going to turn on this thing. I'm first going to measure the voltage to see if this works here. Yeah, so that's the utility, the power supply. It's using garages, I think. This is the voltmeter. Just put there. And volts. There should be volts in this switch here, because that's where the voltage appears. It's actually not enough. There's only 189 volts. It's not enough. So I start again. Got to recharge it. So that might take a long time. It must have been discharged. 189 volts, so there's not enough volts there. See what the voltage is on the actual power supply. So actually, it's high, straight out. Let's see what I can do that up. This is the voltage of the thing. So actually, so it's 12.88 volts now, and that should be enough. So why doesn't the output go higher? That's not enough. So the output is only 80 volts. That's no good. So it should be 250 volts. That should be that. It's 190 volts. It's no good. But I seem to remember that a car battery is actually 13.8 volts, not 12 volts. So that's so it is charging. So turn that fan on, see what the load, see what the operator current is. It's actually 13 volts, so it's actually dropped, the actual voltage dropped by 1 volt, nearly half a volt when you turn it on that, so that can't deliver the current. So this is dead loss, so it must be loss of the cable. So that's the contact resistance. So what's happened? That's very bad. That's very bad. So dead loss. So that has to recharge. Has to charge up. So this is the charger. It has to be set now to charge up overnight. So turn off this arm, disarm it, and plug it. So it's actually not deliver the voltage, which is what the last one did either. The last one didn't deliver 200 volts, it's 240 volts either. So that's a problem. So I don't know what's happened there. Perhaps it's been used, perhaps somebody's extracted some power from it while I was out. That's possible. So that's now being charged up. So I can't test it yet. Not about that. I've still got the old one. That's a failure. So that shows that's right. It's not up to scratch. Maybe I need a car battery to plug it into an actual big car battery, which is quite expensive. So I might make it one. It's 60 amps is quite a lot, and that was taking quite a current. No, it's a measuring, of course.